Well, good morning. We're out at Tillman Lake again, one of my favorite places. Beautiful morning. It's in the mid 30s, maybe upper 30s now. Sun's starting to come up over the hill here. We're down close to the water. A lot of beaver sign down in here, and fresh beaver sign, just like we always see down in here. Never actually seen any beavers, but discovered another lodge right down there a little ways. Today is Monday. It's the 20. Put my glasses on so I can see. 27th. It's 9 a.m. in the morning. Just had to get out. It's a nice day. We've had some really warm weather recently. It's high 60s. So this morning I thought I'd get out here before it gets too warm. I'm not a big fan of the warm, hot weather type stuff. Cool weather's fine. This is kind of a neat place to be because it's really basically almost in town here in La Plata, Maryland. High school's right over here. Board of Education's right over here. Big ball field, big sports complex right over there. And this is just kind of a little piece that's been reserved. It's a 1 mile loop, like we said before. Anyway, I just thought we'd take some video, let you see what's going on out here. Drink a little bit of coffee and just relax. Hope you're having a good day. Remember, you really won't know what's going on outside if you don't get out back. So, it's been so long since I've said anything like that. I did it backwards. You won't know what's going on out back if you don't get outside. So, get out there. This is basically my backyard. Beautiful place. Have a good day. Not sure what kind of fungus that is, but sure, probably some of that type that will hold an ember pretty good. Let's see, this is where I'm kind of hanging out. You can see there's been something. It's been drugged down through here. There's one of the carrots. We always bring out, if we've got any past prime vegetables and stuff, try to bring them out and leave them here in the woods. I don't know, you know, if they're something will eat them. Here's where you can see it looks like something's been going and coming right here. Thing that always is kind of neat for me is when I see that the beavers have been working. This is where they've done some long ago cutting it, but you see how it's sprouted back up because they don't go all the way down to the root. But now they've started again right there. So Evidently some of that was good and tender for the winter, although we haven't had much of winter. Another example of the regrowth right there. See, they're actively busy. That's probably a 8-10 inch diameter tree right there. Of course, they can take stuff. I see this every once in a while, but I don't see them bringing down pines. But it seems like they always cut the pines, get the sap. I don't know if they use the sap for something, or you know, it's just somebody makes a mistake. Some older damage there. Here's some newer up here where they've taken some stuff down. And of course there, show you that. Pretty active area in here. And there's just where I came down. See, this is fairly current, hasn't even started to turn color that much. A little bit of a trail right here. This is where I came. It's pretty in here. It's very peaceful. See, the sun's up. It's 9 o'clock, about 9:15, I guess now. We took down one of the hollies. See, that's still very white. And that's where I'm hanging out, right down there. Taking it easy. Much warmer, I'm sure, on the other side where the sun's shining. Yeah, and continued. You know, they work very continuously. Did a little bit of reading about the beaver, and I never realized that one of the principal reasons that they cut these trees down is to keep their teeth short. It seems their teeth never stop growing, and they literally would grow through their bottom jaw if they didn't cut them off, and be very, very uncomfortable. Not to mention that they eat it. They eat the bark. They also, you know, use that to build their lodges out of. And like I said, there's a huge one right down there that I had not seen before. A lot of mud and stuff in it. Just a day in the woods, folks. That's all we're doing. We're just wandering around out here, and some people would say, "You're not doing a thing." I'm not. But I am enjoying it. And I can't help but think that taking this kind of time and spending this kind of time and doing basically nothing, as some people would say, it's got to be good for you. It's got to extend your life. It's got to make you appreciate life more too. So I highly recommend it. And I want to tell you something. I really do enjoy all the videos that I watch on YouTube. Just normal, everyday people. Some people teach some skills that they've learned, and I think that's wonderful. I have learned so much Some people just show you where they've been, where they're going, and how they got there. Well, that's I really do enjoy seeing that. Some evidence of something that was out here long ago. I don't know what it is. There's several big pieces of that type stuff out here. What I try to do when I come out is I try to pick up all the don't belongs. Well, I can't pick something up like that. But normally we can get these areas that we frequent quite often. You go out of here every time with a bag of don't belongs. After a while you'd have a smaller and smaller bag because there's just not as much stuff being thrown away anymore. I don't know if it's a greater appreciation for the environment or what, but it's nice. Take some time, get outside, get your family to come out with you if you can. Across the way you can see, well, maybe you can, I don't know, let's see some of the red buds on the maple trees over there. Here we are at the end of February, so you know, when I used to play a lot of golf, we used to always say, well, once you get to March, it's spring, and it changes an awful lot. Just an absolutely gorgeous day out here. Again, we're in Charles County down in southern Maryland, south of Washington, D.C., about 35 miles. We're just almost, well, we're within the city limits of La Plata, Maryland, which is the county seat for Charles County. This is actually a town park. Got a 1 mile loop all the way around. Got a big pavilion over there with about 15 or 20 picnic tables underneath it, grills. I have not been out here in the summertime, or in what would be considered, I guess, the high use season, so I don't know how much use. They just built a big bathroom facility over here. Quite nice. And it seems to be open all the time because I've been out here in the snow and it was open, so well, we're just going to keep hanging out and looking around. Hope you're enjoying it. Now I decided to go for a little walk, get a little closer to this new beaver lodge I just discovered. Walk up here along this little ridge. Walked over there just to take a look, and you can see that it's built out of a lot of mud. Has a lot of mud covering on the top of it, which will seal it up pretty good. Interesting also about since the beaver don't hibernate, at least based on what I've been reading, they eat all the time. That's why you see all this activity in the wintertime too. And in the wintertime they seem to be getting the smaller pieces to eat that young tender bark. Normally there's 2 ways in underwater into their lodge, and that's so that when the pond or the lake or the body of water that they're on freezes over, they still have a way to get in and out under the ice. I haven't read to see how long they can actually hold their breath, but you'd think they can do a pretty good job. You can see a lot of activity down here and some relatively new stuff again. Lodges right on up here. I'm going slow and easy because if they are out, I do not want to disturb them. I know that they can be very cantankerous. Matter of fact, years and years ago I was fishing and we came up upon a lodge and what appeared to be a female, and I don't know if she had young or not. She wasn't at all appreciative of the close location that we were, and I was sitting in the front of the boat that was going closest to where they were, to where she was located, and she did make a lot of racket. See a lot of these types of wood around here, and it's basically where they stripped off all the bark because that's what they like. And we're going to come on down here. A lot of activity in here, you can see that. Go easy and slow. A little bit warmer here. There it is, right there. Zoom in a little bit. A lot of mud and debris. See where they worked on some trees that actually the window didn't split them off. Let's see if I can make my way all the way around down here without having to go too far up. Get on over on the sunny side. I will be back later on. Yeah, I told you, they can take down some pretty big trees, and here's a great example of how they have stripped the bark off this tree that they took down. Another one here, another one here. That's where we were earlier. It's back over that way. There's the lodge right through there. And we were right back up that way a bit. Again, we're going to make our way across here. Looks like we have our own little bridge if we want to use it. Of course, we can go right up that way and walk across the land, so that may be what we do. Don't want to fall in the water. I'm enjoying this, hope you are. Yeah, it's a different vantage point, but you can see the amount of wood chips there. You can see how much work they did. Zoom in a little bit, you can actually see their teeth mark. Another interesting thing, they actually turn their head sideways, which makes sense because if they didn't, they wouldn't be able to actually chew or get a bite in on that tree. So, nature again. Not sure where water's actually coming from, but it's running down through here. Well, we're going to keep on going. We're going to go on around this way. signs of severe activity just started. The fact that I've never seen any, and I've been out here quite a bit, of course, you know, I'm not real stealth, but I guess they work early in the morning, late in the afternoon, early evening, I don't know. I'm going to have to do some more reading, see what their habits are. Maybe they're nocturnal, I don't know. But they definitely are active in here. And I don't know how many beaver normally cohabitate, I guess, would be in the same area. In other words, are there herds or you know? Anyway, it's really kind of neat. And we will continue. Not quite sure what this is. I've not seen this kind. Maybe some sort of ground cedar, or I just don't know. It's clearly a vine of some sort, or has the ability, you can see the runners there. I'm used to the variety that looks like a firework. I think they're called Roman candles or crow's feet. I've heard them call that before. But they come up and look like a Norfolk Island pine, I believe, is really kind of what they look like. This is like a garland almost. Kind of neat. See, it's running all over the place there. Let's see. Yeah, here's the kind that I'm used to seeing right over here. See that one right there? Well, that kind of is more of a tree. Then we got this prostrate version of that. Some more over there. Kind of neat. And then you've got these like that. And of course there's a lot of it right over there. Yeah, now the sun's up, you can see. It's really quite nice out there. Yeah, and that's over there where we were. Over on the other side. We've made it. We've crossed these two little streams that are down here. We're going to make our way on around over this other way. Just a day in the woods. That's all it is. Get out back so you know what's going on outside. You know, a lot of my YouTube friends, guys that I watch all the time, they're all the time talking about this chaga. Supposed to be good for tea and holds nimber real good. Good tinder, I believe. I see this kind of stuff all over the place, and it looks like that stuff that they talk about, the chaga, but I don't know if that's what it is or not. And I'm smart enough to know that if you don't know what it is, you definitely don't want to ingest it. You don't want to touch it. Mushrooms in particular, those are deadly. And if you don't know what you're doing, and you don't know what they are, look at them, take pictures, enjoy them, but don't touch them. So anyway, you guys that see this, you know, let me know. Still probably won't put any of it in my mouth, just that way. Have a great time. Another great example of just how far they go. They They are pencil thin. And right there, I don't think beaver did anything with that, but that appears to be, and it is, top of a bowling pin. Yeah. One of those kind of things where you go, oh, just back down here. And we're not equipped today to carry out any don't belongs, but this one definitely don't belong here. There's the other piece of it right over there. But we'll be back. We haven't done a don't belong pickup over here yet. That's the rest of it. You just wonder about some people. Well, that's the other side over there. That's where we were earlier today. We were actually sitting right over there. And we made our way around this way. There's that beaver lodge. Made our way around over here. You can see they've pretty much taken down everything anywhere near this area. Matter of fact, let's see that right there. That piece right there was actually dripping. That's just dripping, probably just overnight condensation that froze overnight. Anyway, we're going to continue making our way on around and just see what we might find. Absolutely beautiful. Of course, it's beautiful out here almost every day when I come out here, regardless. But out here in the snow. I know up on the other end there are some Canada geese. There was a single down here the other day when I was here, but this morning I noticed they looked to be 4 or 5 pair. Don't know that they'll be there when we get down around that corner, although I haven't heard them leave, so we are going to continue. Well, I don't believe a beaver did that. If he did, I certainly don't want to meet him. But now we're over on the more park-like side here at Tillman Lake. Like I said, I know the Boy Scouts have used this area for various activities they do. Troop 1321, I'm sorry, has done a number of things out here. You can see there's actually a little amphitheater down here with a stage. We got picnic tables. Right over there is the new bathroom facilities I was telling you about. Quite nice. They are open, as far as I can tell, all the time. So makes it nice. We're actually completely over on the other side now. Down through there you can see that's where we were. Grills, trash cans, although you kind of wonder sometimes the amount of don't belongs I find. Why aren't they being used more? Nice big pine trees. Lucky ones that have made it through the various storms we've had. It may be because they're kind of protected here. I don't know. There's a lot of trees around. They're good size and a lot of pine cones. I don't know how big this lake is. It's a good size. How many acres it is? Cheers. Probably, I don't know. 10 acres? 5 acres? I don't know. I'm not a real good judge of that kind of stuff. But you can see it's a very nice area. We've been here before. There are other videos, so we won't bore you with this. Hopefully we're going to get up here and get a glimpse at some of these Canada geese. Well, I found the Canada geese. They're actually nesting here. See it right there. So they didn't leave. They just went up on the bank there.